Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, it's time for our QCL Book Club, where we turn the page on our read from October and choose something new for this month.
Plus, looking ahead to the holiday season with a new seasonal menu at the Downtown Drinkery in Grandview, Iowa.
And speaking of the holidays, don't miss your chance to experience Christmas at the Barn. This year, R7 Reclaimed is taking us on a journey through the decades. You're watching Quad Cities Live. Hello and happy Wednesday, November 5th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Morgan Otier.
I'm Kyle Keel. We are just the messenger, but heads up, Christmas is 50 days away. And while you may not be starting the countdown quite yet, it's never too early to start decorating or shopping for gifts this holiday season.
Yeah, and the holiday season is nostalgic for many of us, and R7 Reclaimed in Grandview, Iowa is celebrating that. Joining us this afternoon, all the way from the Barn, is owner Tennille Register. Tennille, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Always
Good
great to be
see ya.
here.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
this
love when
is
you're here.
We do, and this is a fun topic today. So this year, R7 Reclaimed is taking us on a journey through the decades. So what kind of inspired this year's theme?
So I start in January working on the next Christmas theme for Christmas
never
at the
ending.
Barn. It's never ending. And it's dumped 9 inches of snow in Dallas while I was staying at my cousin's house. And as I watched out the window, as his 9-year-old boy, they built a snowman, they had hot chocolate in a crock pot, they used a real carrot for the nose, right? They were creating their snow globe moment for this. And I thought, oh, we have lost the magic of this. And so I started thinking, how did this start? When did we start putting carrots on a snowman in the yard? Why is this a thing?
Yeah.
And as I got to thinking about it, I thought, where did all of these traditions come from? And the more I Googled, I started finding out so much of our modern tradition all took place from the 1940s forward. And I thought, I want to tell this story of how
cool.
Christmas happened through the
very
decades.
cool.
I love that. I love how your mind works and
do
processes
too.
through life. I just can't get over 9 inches of snow in Dallas,
I
Texas.
know.
We didn't even have 9 inches last year, the whole season. So
Yeah.
that's mind-boggling. But obviously, snow's a big part of that. But talk about the 7 decades. I mean, a lot of people are on a real nostalgia kick, so they like to see these things and it takes them back in time.
Yeah, so 1940s was wartime, right?
Yeah.
So World War II. So Christmas looked totally different than what we think of it. And there was a focus on handmade, and there were things like letters to Santa, because people were growing familiar with letters to their dads overseas, and kind of some heartwarming, dear Santa, please bring daddy home for Christmas type of heartstring tug through that time. And the toys that we like today, right, started coming out, and the Slinkies were in the 1940s, marbles, farm toy sets. And then we move into the 1950s, where everybody's home from war and it's all about rebuilding the economy, and everything turns turquoise and pink and glittered.
Oh, I love
and you
that.
just
Look
see
at that. That's my
it
favorite
evolve.
decade.
Yes,
The pink
right?
and the glitter.
Yeah, and it was very feminine in nature, because the men needed to get back into the factories, so they encouraged women to go home and create pretty things. And then we see that build through the 60s and 70s to the consumer boom of the 80s and 90s that we remember with Nintendo and Cabbage Patch Dolls and Black
Crazy.
Friday fights.
Oh yes, the Black Friday fights when we used to report live.
Yes.
Now you can get you can go shopping pretty much anytime, 24
right
hours
now,
a day.
yeah.
But there was a period of time there where there were some big lines. So each Saturday at the Barn, this is already underway, is going to feel a little bit different as well. Can you describe how you're curating that?
Yeah, so the Christmas Through the Decades walk will stay the same all through the month.
Okay.
But associated with us is the Downtown Drinkery, our coffee shop nearby. And then we have some pop-up vendors. This Saturday we have live music at the Drinkery, where she's going to do Christmas tunes, but also throwback tunes from the different decades by
love that.
Rachel Roth. And so we're just really trying to make it an adventure each Saturday that you come, and also letting you know if there's other activities in our area that you can do while you're road tripping.
Really making it a destination.
Yeah, I mean, you really walk into the barn and it just screams Christmas. So what is the bigger purpose behind this whole transformation of the barn?
Yeah, so there's so much negative and pressure around this holiday season and our economy and stress on families.
Yeah.
And I really want this to be an escape where you can share memories like multi-generation. So like your kids are probably going to discover for the first time the paddle with the bouncy ball.
So fun, so fun, yes.
Yeah, and grandmas can talk about how they used to make their popcorn garland and just different
that's so
things like
cool.
that to connect where these things came from. And like green bean casserole, that didn't come around until 1955.
Oh, really?
I believe it. I believe it.
I didn't realize that.
It's my favorite.
It was somebody who
It is-
worked
It
in the
is my least favorite.
Oh, it is my
We
favorite.
got the balance
I'm
on the show
surprised
here.
by that. Yeah.
Yeah. Campbell's Kitchen, somebody created
Oh, I
that.
love it.
1939, a copywriter from Montgomery Ward created Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as a promotional book. They
Look at
they
that,
gave away
okay.
2 million of them in 1939.
You've done your research.
Yeah, so
Making this really great.
yeah.
all
This
of
is
this
super
is
interesting.
told in story through the barn.
Very
I love
cool.
that. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up our segment with you, but you actually are going to be joining us after the on-air show today on QCL Plus. Can you just give us a little preview of what you're going to talk about? Because I think it goes hand in hand a little bit with what you're saying now.
Yeah, so I created a book called When Joy Takes Courage, and it's how to navigate the holidays if this particular season is going to be a difficult one, maybe because of loss or stress, and talk about how to take care of yourself this holiday season.
I'm looking forward to that.
That will relate to a lot of people, so we'll look forward to that conversation. Christmas at the Barn, a journey through the decades, is underway right now through November 29th. The Barn is open every Saturday from 9 to 3. R7 Reclaimed is located at 337 Cemetery Lane in Grandview, Iowa. Neil, thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you wherever you stream KWQC at 3:30 on QCell Plus.
Okay,
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Coming up, our review of the science fiction novel Project Hail Mary. Plus, we'll choose a new read for November. QCL Book Club is next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
The science fiction novel Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir is a space adventure that is truly out of this world. It is time for another edition of the QCL Book Club, our monthly partnership with the Davenport Public Library, where we highlight great reads, library programs, and a few fun themes to maybe inspire your next page turner. Joining me now from the library is Brittany Peacock. Brittany, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here today. This is just one of my favorite segments that we do. We just finished this one. I quite literally just finished this one. Down to the wire OTA, typical of me. I finished it last night.
Hey, time to spare.
So I loved it.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
I was so excited that we branched out of our comfort zone. We tried something completely different and it really panned out for us.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want me to tell you a little bit about it?
Yeah, so it is science fiction, which
Yes.
that's why Brittany says we kind of, we jumped out from what we usually do. But yeah, just a little bit about the book.
Super fast. So Ryland Grace, he is a middle school science teacher. He is tasked with saving the human race.
Yeah.
So they send him up into space and
Yeah. I don't want to give
Great
too
things
much
ensue.
away because there is like kind of two timelines here.
Yes.
It's before he goes off to space, and then it's what he's experiencing during as he's trying to save the world, essentially. It was just a really great book.
So
And
good.
the ending was just beautiful.
so beautiful. It was
Yeah.
really accessible. Sometimes with science fiction, I think this is going to go over
It
my
goes over
head.
your head. No.
It was really accessible.
It was great. Okay, so
loved
let's
it.
talk about our November choices. Aviation History Month, so The Aviator's Wife by Melanie Benjamin. So that's the one that you see on your screen right there. Native American Heritage Month, Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. Take a Hike Day is coming up on November 17th. So we have The Hike by Lucy Clark. And National Princess Day, remind me to put that on the calendar for Darby, is
Yes.
November 18th. The Princess of Las Vegas by Chris Buhelia. Yeah, those are our options, all fabulous options. But drumroll please, the book that we have chosen for November is The Hike
Hi.
by Lucy Clark. Okay, so we're
Yes.
back to my stomping grounds
Yes.
a little bit with
Bringing it
the psychological thriller.
Yes, yes. So 4 friends go on this hiking adventure, and I want to make it known to all of the people that I love, I will never do this with you.
Okay, no hiking for me.
No hiking for me. So they go out, they're going to go up in this mountain in Norway, and they're warned before they go that sometimes there are some sinister things that happen in the woods.
Okay, a little
So,
spooky.
yes. a little spooky.
You've already started reading it. So far, so
Yes,
good.
so far,
And
so good.
I'm about to start reading it because that is just what this dynamic is.
Yes.
is I
Hey.
never really get a chance to start them until after we announce them. So we hope that you'll read along with us. We also want to talk a little bit about what's going on with the library for this month. So let's start with Die November. Dino lanterns. There's an opportunity for kids to create
Dino-vember Dino lanterns. So
Yeah.
yes, come into the library. That is happening on November 13th. And we are going to have kiddos come in and put
cute.
some silhouettes on some jars for their bedrooms.
Okay.
So registration is required for that one.
registration required, so they have all the stuff that they need, all the supplies. Then we have Movember at Allied Barber, which is located right downtown, right by actually the Main Street branch there of the library. So how are you guys getting involved in this?
Yes, so we do an offsite program once a month typically at different organizations. So this month we are partnering with Allied Barber because it's No Shave November or Movember.
Yes.
And they're going to talk about some tips and tricks for keeping yourself looking dapper.
Looking
and,
dapper with the beard.
Yeah, getting a little tour.
It's a fabulous business, so it's a great opportunity for folks to support small and check it out. They've got a lot of great stuff inside. All Out Monsters Attack happening on Tuesday, November 25th. This is also at the Eastern Branch.
Yes, we're just leaning into Dino-vember.
I love
So
it.
we're going to be showing some oldie but goodies, Dino classic
Some movies.
films. So
okay,
yeah,
that's a ton of fun. So that's 6 p.m. on the 25th, and we always like to leave you with some children's books as well. So I just want to
Yes.
say that's also on theme.
Yes.
We don't have too much time to talk about them, but you go to any one of the library branches, and there will be somebody there to help you out with one of their many dinosaur.
we would
books.
love that. We
Yes.
would love to hook you up with some dinosaur books.
Wonderful. So if you want to read along with us, and we hope you do, be sure to join our group on Goodreads. Just search groups for QCL Book Club. And right here is the link to join our book club on our website. So head to kwqc.com and click the tab for Quad Cities Live. Very easy. Brittany, as always, thank you so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me.
Happy reading. Yes.
Yay, I'm excited.
Still to come on QCL, holistic ways to beat the seasonal winter blues before they start. Nelson Chiropractic has some advice when dealing with that winter slump.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
As the days get shorter and the weather turns colder, many of us start to feel a little down. But there are natural, holistic ways to boost your mood, balance your body, and protect your energy. Here to help, as always, is Dr. Tracy Nelson from Nelson Chiropractic. Welcome back, Tracy.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Okay, so a lot of people can relate, right? Even if you don't, get diagnosed with seasonal affective disorder, we can relate with that kind of sluggish feeling as daylight fades. But you have actually a lot of options for us today, a holistic approach.
Yeah, there's so many options. And even if it's not, a clinical diagnosis, people get grouchy and have sleep disturbance. Maybe it's not your daylight savings time disturbance, but your child or your animals.
Yeah.
They've been making everyone very tired this week.
A
So
lot
we brought
complain
some
to it,
things
yeah.
to kind of help figure out how to get better sleep to get over that.
Okay. Well, let's start with, what you do best, which is chiropractic.
Yeah.
And along with that, for a lot of people, is massage. That can really help out the nervous system.
Yeah, so a lot of times sleep can be because you have a sore neck or something like that. So we address those things so you get better sleep, your body heals when you sleep,
Yeah.
your mood is better when you sleep. So your nervous system needs to be calm.
Yeah.
And that's what all of these things do, including adjustments. They help your nervous system balance and make you feel a lot better.
It's a huge hurdle.
Yep.
Okay, so you brought a lot of stuff with you today. Brain tap we have here, and light therapy. So right here on the table in front of us, tell us about these items and how they can help.
So brain tap is light and sound therapy, and it helps regulate your central nervous system. It helps regulate your brain.
Okay.
So it calms you down. Light is medicine. It's like food for your brain. It calms you.
Okay.
And so what it does, you can kind of see how it's like that.
Oh, yeah.
You want to put it on?
Yeah, so can I put it on over my earpiece? I'm sure that I can.
Maybe.
Okay, so
There you
there's
go.
lights in
Yep,
the front.
there's lights in the front. And there's different programs
Yeah.
for different kinds of things. But what it mostly does, there you go. There's the
Oh.
Yeah. And so the light and the sound work together to kind of reset your brain, and it is very relaxing.
Oh my gosh.
But it also helps for much deeper sleep. I think she fell asleep right now.
I know, I did close my eyes.
Yeah.
And then I realized I'm
you
supposed
don't
to be
have to
watching
have
the
them
light.
open. Yeah, but so it's just an additional tool, very holistic. There's no medication or anything like that just helps you calm down.
Yeah.
And sleep and things like that.
Okay,
So,
and then the light therapy, like on the side here
Yeah.
too. This is
This is
super
actually
helpful.
from my desk. This is my
Oh.
my sunlight. Essentially has the same waves as regular sun. And so when you have these, and they're super cheap, like They're
Yeah.
really cheap on Amazon. You just need to make sure that you use it just at the beginning of the day. You don't want to use it all
At
day
night.
on your desk. It will mess up your nighttime sleep.
It'll mess up your, it's like having a cell phone in your face.
It really does energize you, though.
Yeah, okay, so that is great. I've already looked into getting one for my desk in the morning. Wake me up a little bit. Essential oils and aromatherapy. This is also a great option.
Scent can either wake you up or help you sleep at night. So scents like orange and peppermint kind of just give you a little boost. You can put those in diffusers. I sometimes, if I'm like really
your
dragging,
wrist.
put on my wrist.
Okay.
And that scent just kind of wakes you up a little bit.
Yeah, that's super helpful. And nutrition also going into that, and movement and mindset. So some things you can do even when you don't feel like it is, get outside.
Yes,
and
get
take a
outside
walk.
when it's cold. Wrap it up, go outside for just a little bit every day.
Okay, so we've got those tips on the screen right now. Holistic help with winter blues. If you're interested in the brain tap, that thing I just put on my face over my ears, it was really cool. It was playing all kinds of sounds and things like that while Tracy was telling you all about it. You can actually do like a free trial.
Yes.
So we have that on your screen right now, braintap.com, and there's an exclusive offer for a free 30-day trial if this is something you think might be able to help you out. This is a good option.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, and here's the website, of course, for Nelson Chiropractic. If you want to contact Nelson Chiropractic for an appointment, or you just have questions you want answered, give them a call or visit the website there on your screen. Very easy, nelsonchiropractic.com. Tracy, great stuff today. Thank you so much for bringing it all in. We really appreciate it. Up next on QCL, embracing the holiday spirit at the Downtown Drinkery in Grandview, Iowa. How the business is partnering with R7 Reclaimed with its drinks through the decades.
ty.org.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
There is something special about a warm drink and a friendly face during the holiday season, and that is exactly what you'll find at the Downtown Drinkery, which is in Grandview, Iowa.
Yeah, the local favorite opened this spring, and now they are celebrating their first holiday season with plenty of festive menu options. So today we are joined by Leanne Berger. She's the co-owner of the Downtown Drinkery and sister of R7 Reclaims, Tennille Register, who we featured a little bit earlier in this show. Leanne, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, tell us a little bit more about your coffee shop and how business has been going and the community support since the spring.
Business has been great. We have had so much support from the outlying communities. Grandview has been awesome. We're now getting people from Columbus Junction as well as Letts, Wapello, Fruitland. So it's just been a real encouragement for us to keep building and to keep going.
I love it. Well, it is a absolutely beautiful space,
It
and,
is,
and
yeah.
we'll show a few photos here in just a minute. But you are participating in R7 Reclaims Christmas Through the Decades, which we talked about with
That's
Tennille at the
fun.
beginning
Yeah.
of the show in case you missed it. You definitely want to go back and watch that. So how are you getting involved in that?
Well, she had come to me and said it was Christmas Through the Decades, and I
Yeah.
did my own deep dive too, and learned that the biggest thing is food has changed through the decades.
Sure,
Drinks
yeah.
have changed through the decades. So like from 1940s up until about the 60s, everything was milk and powdered. Hence our chocolate cocos. Hence our, yes, remember Nestle in the can?
Oh, yeah. Yes,
absolutely. Starbucks
Jinx.
became all the thing. Starbucks became all the rage in the 80s. So that's where all our lattes and different coffees come in.
Okay.
And now everything is energy drinks.
All about the energy drinks.
All
yeah.
about the energy drinks. And so we just decided to go along that route right
And
there.
that's what you have here is
Yes.
one of the
Yes,
energy
this
drinks.
is the pomegranate breeze.
It's beautiful.
And it's going to have pomegranate with cold foam as
Okay.
well as the lime freeze Rockstar in it. And everybody loves those little pomegranate candies.
Oh, yeah.
Those are on top. So
So is
those are great.
Rockstar what you use in all of your energy drinks?
Rockstar is what we use in all of our energy
Okay.
drinks. We also do the sugar-free Monster.
Oh, okay.
We try to
Good to
do
know.
sugar-free as much as we do non-sugar-free.
Okay, great. So another one that you're making for us is the peppermint mocha latte as well.
Yes,
That's
yes.
obviously a staple in the
Yes.
holiday
Very
season as
Christmassy.
well. So this takes us through
Yes.
a little bit of a time period.
Yes, it takes us from the 40s all the way up because
now, yeah.
peppermint is something that's never gone away in the holidays.
Oh, it's so good.
It changes forms, but it's always there.
Okay.
So the forms we're going to do in it, you're going to see this video a lot. I'm doing it because it's so easy.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to
Perfect.
put your chocolate in there. Everybody's like, well, how do I make it pretty? Just stick it in there.
What is that
Put it
called?
on the ring.
A
I was going to say
frother?
a frother. Yes.
Frother? Is
yes,
that what it is? Okay,
Yes,
that's what- okay,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Can I try this one?
You can try that one. Go ahead and try that one. So
Oh,
that's
I
how you
see.
make it pretty. It's
Okay.
not hard by any means.
All right.
Gonna add your espresso.
Okay.
You're gonna add your form of dairy. Doesn't matter whether it's milk, oat, you choose.
Okay.
That looks pretty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it does.
And you're gonna fill it all the way up. Okay. You're gonna add then your little candy cane sprinkles.
See that beauty thing?
There we go. There
Look
we
at
go. And then just a little bit on top.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. And so this is just a couple of drinks on your holiday menu.
Correct. Correct.
lot
We
there.
have
gotta try
we have
this.
some. The other one that I think is going to be a really big is
Mm.
the chestnut praline.
Oh, people love the chestnut
Yes,
praline,
yep,
that's for sure.
so.
Well, the Downtown Drinkery is located on South Main Street in Grandview, Iowa. We will pull the address and phone number up on your screen, but I mean, we're looking at some of the photos there of your drinks. They look amazing. Taste incredible as well. This is all peppermint. If you want to view the menu and get more information, you can visit thedowntowndrinkery.com. Leanne, we thank you so much for joining us today and have fun with Christmas through the decades.
And
It's
we
a lot
want
of
to
fun.
remind people, stick with us on QCL Plus because
Yeah.
we have a really fun thing we're talking about with Tennille Register from R7.
She'll talk about her workbook coming up next.
Cheers.